Is it okay?
Christopher
Is it okay?
Why did you murder my wife? She had nothing to do with it.
He's gone, sir. He's gone, and everyone in this house is dead. Charge name, Christopher Sutton, son of Colorado Governor Jack Sutton.
You have no options. You want to get him killed? Let me reiterate.
Hello, my name is Michael Menzel. I played the character Eric Hine, as well as filled the roles of director, producer, and screenplay writer.
My name is Josh Van Beck. I played the character Craig Nance.
Well, my name was Richard Mudge, and I played a CIA lieutenant.
I'm Jason Stonke. I played the part of Mandel.
I'm Dan Merkel. I played the governor, Jack Sutton.
I'm Chris Martin. I played Randy.
My name's Chris Essig, and I played the character Keith.
I'm Andy Aiken, and I played the part of Eagle One and Sniper One, and a few other anonymous bad snipers in this movie.
I have one. Do you have a gun?
The production, I thought, went extremely well through casting all the cast members, through up to shooting, and up through post-production.
Throughout this production, I had so much wonderful help. I have to give complete honorable thanks to my producers that helped me out. Josh Van Beck, Jason Stonke, and Richard Mudge.
Well, the production itself was actually, it was really fun, and it was, I had a great time working with all the producers, and the script itself was, it took a lot longer than what we expected, because there was a lot of detailed things we had to get right.
And working with the producers, Mike, Josh, Jason, and Rich, I found that they all brought their special talents to the table. Mike was especially good at leading the group all together. Josh was able to work the cameras quite well. Jason was just kind of there to help move people along, kind of almost like a bouncer. And Rich, well, he was like a cheerleader of sorts. He was a lot of fun to work with.
Well, Mike and I have known each other for a while from high school, and when he came up to me asking about this part, I was kind of floored, I'd never done any acting, and I was kind of like, well, I don't know, I'm going to have to see some money, Mike.
And you left any security that you had by getting out of your vehicle. You had the men scared out of their minds, and I'm not even... Thank you, because I was dying there.
The props and costumes, it was quite easy finding them, but then actually getting them was kind of hard. They were very expensive, and a good chunk out of our pocketbook.
With the low-budget film that we had, I mean, we only had, I want to say, $600-700 to work with. So we only had, a lot of the scenes that you'll see in the movie, it's only 4 costumes being used, and we're just switching them with people, interchanging them.
One of the challenges that we all faced this summer was working on many different schedules and trying to get together in order to make a movie. Both Mike and I had regular 9-to-5 jobs. However, many people worked very odd hours, so the time that we were off, they were working, and when we were working, they were off.
When the actors would come to the set, they would truly bring their scripts and focus their attentions on memorizing their lines the day of filming.
Basically, with difficulty of lines, it was kind of hard. I had quite a few lines, and memorization at times was a little off, so...
For most production schedules, this would be a nightmare. However, our actors pulled it off, and with multiple takes, and eventually learning their lines down to a T, we made the scene work.
Rehearsals on the set were pretty easygoing, we showed up generally on time.
When Mike first approached me, I was really impressed that he was undertaking such an incredible task as to produce and direct his own movie.
I think Mike as a director did a really good job because, dealing with the age group of kids that we dealt with, you have a tendency sometimes to kind of screw around.
As a director, I found that it was extremely hard to manage a cast of 32 people. Now, when the script was originally conceived, 32 people seemed like a lot. However, for the movie to flow in the way that we wanted it to, this many people were required. Throughout this production, I really feel that we had some excellent talent. All the actors that we employed to work on this picture really gave it their all.
They're very, receptive and very willing to work and help out and in any way possible. And I commend both Michael, the director, and all of our cast members.
I can't say enough about how serious and overwhelming like the acting that Mike, Josh, Rich, and Jason all played. While I was there, I kind of felt intimidated to try even harder.
Over the next 72 hours, I will teach you to be quicker, stronger, and more agile.
I lifted intensely for about 4 months before the movie just so I could get into good enough shape to play the position of Keith. Me and Mike worked also intensively, and he showed me a bunch of moves. Just for the records, I let him take me down all of those times. I wasn't even trying.
How are you? Good to see you again.
Oh God! I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Casting for the bad guy was I had it set in my mind who I really wanted. It was just a matter of convincing the other 3 guys. My buddy Matt and his brother, who are 6'5" and 6'4" respectively, are just massive guys.
Throughout the production schedule, we had a few conflicts. One of those conflicts was night shots.
I would first like to thank Mother Earth for giving us the setting of the sun.
We would, we'd begin filming right around dusk time. So we had about 20 minutes to a half hour, 45 minutes to get a scene done.
We would sometimes have to do the same scene over a couple of days because we'd need the same daylight and the amount of light we had. It would get very dark very fast.
Sometimes it was hard to see, exactly where you were shooting, and Josh being in control of the shooting of the cameras, I think I did a good job on angles, but the night shots, I gotta give him credit.
It really worked. So, kudos to I think to the director, the producer, the actors, everyone.
We were never here.
For one of the portions of this movie, we needed a shot of the Capitol. This Capitol represented the governor's place of work in Colorado. We actually shot at the Capitol of Wisconsin.